we do. We'd mix that 50-50. We'll sort of give half and half, really.
I'm taking them to see one of Derby's most successful businesses.
Yeah, go out and drive. Yeah, we're going to look at some history. Right, let's go and look at something beautiful, something that's moved with time. Rolls-Royce, 1933. Look at it, beautiful. Now, the next one is something quite interesting because this was made in 1979. Look at it, a bit of history. That Rolls-Royce didn't sit still, yeah, and get moved by the times. They decided to move ahead of the times, the Phantom. What's it like in there, Danny?
It's nice and comfy. It
Nice
was
and
like
comfy.
a business.
And Steve, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
They've moved on.
Yeah.
They haven't just stood there and sort of expected Rolls-Royce to sell.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, big boy, when I first saw your food,
Yeah.
I felt like I was stepping in a time capsule.
Yeah, I get your point. It's marvellous. It's marvellous, absolutely.
I know a chef has got one of these, you know that? And you're thinking, Gareth, what should I do, rob a bank or work hard? Rob a bank. You know, bollocks. Should we nip round and see your mum, Danny?
The engine that powers any successful restaurant is its kitchen. And like Rolls-Royce, La Gondola is going to have to create its own modern classics. I'm starting with that lunch menu.
What's the secret behind any good Italian restaurant?
Pasta.
Pasta, exactly. When was the last time you made fresh pasta? Never have. There we go. You're making it, I'm just going to tell you how to make it. So make it well in the centre. That's it.
I'm keeping it simple so the chefs have got time to get up to speed. Out goes the old two-course lunch menu for £6.50. In comes a fresh pasta main with a salad and a glass of wine for £8.95.
See the colour is starting to change now because the second one's working on there.
Fresh pasta is the hallmark of an authentic Italian restaurant. Its simplicity also makes it a money spinner, far cheaper than those expensive lamb specials.
See the colour of it? All of it. Ricotta in. And I want you to taste it as you're doing it. There you go. Now, okay, watch. Yeah, like a parcel, exactly, look. Fold it over. Nip all the air out. Little finger. Over. Left to right, right to left. Use your thumb and push. Tortellini. Who'd like a go? Yeah, of course you can have a go. Here we go.
We've only been making pasta for 10 minutes, and already the young chefs look like they're enjoying themselves. I've finally injected some passion into this kitchen.
Good. That you've just done. That was 10 minutes ago. That was your first one. Yeah. Hey. No, but that's your first. You've never made pasta, and now you've made your first ever tortellini. That's very good.
I've asked Danny the apprentice to come up with a couple of salads for the new menu.
Right, what I've done is I've put like tomato in the mixing bowl.
Good.
And with the shots, and you put like this, that, and like sort of vinegar stuff over it, and
Good.
I'll boil it.
Okay, have a little taste. Eat with me. And this one is a...
Is rocket and parmesan.
Good man.
Cheese.
That's lovely.
But La Gondola's problems aren't just in the kitchen. To help me relaunch the sinking ship, I've called in the boss of the company that does all my restaurant's PR, Joe Barnes.
What do you reckon?
Well, it certainly makes a first impression.
Up the creaky stairs.
Wow.
Hi, Dan.
Amazing chandelier.
And look at the dance floor, just how many heels. I've been dancing on this.
You can kind of see El Deco doing a special
Yeah.
on, interiors frozen in time.
Yeah. Do you think there's a sellable asset here? Do you think you could sell this restaurant?
My first feelings when I come in, and I don't mean to be negative, are start all over again. This place badly needs a refurbishment. You can refurb it, you can call it a new name and start over and really relaunch it.
Yeah.
However, being
Haven't got the money.
fine.
No.
What it does have is a tremendous amount of authenticity and kind of kitschy appeal.
Yeah.
I love the sort of, the Doric columns and the dance floor, and I suppose you've got to work with what you've got.
Daniela and her business manager Stella need Joe's help, because so far their marketing efforts have hardly set Derby alight.
Can't even find it on here.
It's supposed to be under restaurants, under continental.
Oh, there we go. Jesus Christ. So you go past all these relaxing massage and all these whorehouses, and you come down here, and then you get La Gondola. Try our new menus. Booking's now been taken. I mean, you've missed it.
I think what you've got to do is identify what your real strengths are here, and that's the family-run business, that's the great space you've got with the dance floor, and make them into selling points. You've got to have a punchy message with which you can appeal to your potential customers.
Now the restaurant reputation has disappeared. Yeah,
Reputation hasn't disappeared. The problem is that people have forgotten about La Gondola. It hasn't got a bad reputation, definitely not.
So it's a good reputation? See, again, you're living in the past. I feel you're not being honest with yourself. It has a shit reputation.
It hasn't.
I'm telling you it has.
So you've been to Derby and you've had a word with all of the customers.
I know,
and none of them
all of the customers. There are no customers. The place is empty.
So you're telling me that the people who put adverts in the paper thanking us for a superb wedding, etc.
You're missing my point. If you just listen to what I'm trying to tell you, it may make sense in a minute. The add-ons from having a successful restaurant is phenomenal. We haven't got that reputation any longer. The business is on its arse. And the functions over the last 10 years have depleted. Accept it. There is no reputation at La Gondola. And if you're going to stand there and tell me it's a good place, when a chef buys you a minestrone soup, no chance.
We need to spread the word around Derby that La Gondola is changing. So I've told Stella to get on the phone and round up members of the city's business community for a special lunch. A great way to get the message out and a chance to see if Steve can lead his team.
My father used to come here for business lunches about 25 years ago. But in recent times, I have to say, it's not a place that I would have come to.
The idea of this lunch today is to get them in and out in 45 minutes.
We've banished silver service to speed up the waiters, but can Steve run his kitchen fast enough to keep up?
Whether we're busy, quiet, makes no difference to me. I only know one way, and that's the way I do it.
Get on! Yeah, you ready to roll with us, yeah? Yeah. This is the exciting part of the day. Yeah? Okay, let's go. I want you to clean out the plates.
Yep.
Yeah, good boy, let's go.
One frittata, one bruschetta, one tagliatelle.
Nice.
The new pasta dishes I've devised are hitting the spot.
Mrs. Free sends their compliments. That's the first.
Quality, yeah, not bad. Very good price as well. But a little bit slow coming out, just a little bit slow. People having a business lunch.
Once again, the lack of organisation has dropped the kitchen in.
Jesus Christ. Come on, guys, there's got to be a system in here somewhere. Steve, if you're confused, yeah, let me know and I'll help you out, yeah? Okay. It's gone all quiet, you see, you're not leading it like a head chef, do you understand? Where all these three guys, including Danny's, coming together at the same time. But they've got to take your direction, you know that?
Yeah, fine. Yeah. When you ask for it, we'll do it fresh. Yeah?
Outside in the restaurant, there are lots of customers waiting, but all the orders have become mixed up.
So, you sent table 4, yeah? 3 tagliatelle, 1 gnocchi, 1 bruschetta. Yeah. They've sent them, they've just come back and said they're on coffee, they've already sent their main course.
And now, a whole table has got the wrong dishes.
Start again anyway, it's gone stone cold. What about the starters on table 8? They have it already. They've had them. Why is it not crossed off, Steve? What are the kitchens confused? If you send the starters, why are you crossing it off?
Starters, yeah, this is.
That was just 35 covers. I'm planning to completely relaunch the restaurant in only a couple of days' time, with double the number of customers. I'm starting to wonder if Steve is really up to it.
So what has come out of today's lunch, you know that, is how everyone just works on their own, you know that?
Yeah.
I've seen no fucking team spirit here whatsoever. No understanding, no coordination, and bringing these guys together has been a fucking nightmare.
I know.
Fucking hell, I tell you, I'm finding it hard. I'm finding it really fucking hard. Because it's not about teaching an old boy new tricks, it's about getting the old boy to wake up and stop being a lazy bastard. A simple risotto, bruschetta, frittata, tagliatelle of chicken, and they're still in the ship.
La Gondola is up the creek without a paddle. The kitchen's getting by with bought-in apple pies, and the staff don't pull together.
I don't know which way you have it.
In less than 48 hours, new owner Daniela is relaunching the restaurant.
I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning. Don't often swear, but I was shit scared.
The trouble is, Daniela's head chef has been treading water, opening a tin of tuna or a packet of powdered soup. I want to redesign the menu for the relaunch, but what can Steve actually cook? I've asked him to prepare me a dish using fresh ingredients only.
So what's in there? Butter?
We've got butter.
Red onions.
Red onions, a little bit of olive oil.
Yeah.
Fennel, fresh fennel. Just a little bit of orange zest. Flour.
And where did this idea come from?
When I was a commie, we used to do it. When I worked down in Oxford.
So 35 years ago.
Quite a long time, yeah.
Steve is cooking me a dish of rustic Italian trout.
That smells gorgeous. And then we can dress it up.
I was a little bit miffed when you're frying the trout, the fact you hadn't taken the scales off.
Right.
So already I've got to eat this with a pile of shit in my mouth. Why didn't you scale the fish?
Sorry. Just time, I suppose.
Time?
Yeah.
It looks like you forgot. I think that's pretty dismal. For a 51-year-old chef to produce that pile of shit, I'm fucking gobsmacked. The scales are on there, it's all in the roof of my mouth, the fucking alcohol's not burnt off, it's... Fucking hell, Steve.
After Steve's dismal effort, I want to find out if the other chefs can do any better.
Tuna's very tasty. You don't need that sauce. For me, you just stopped that dish by putting that glue on there. Yep. That sort of galoppy, stodgy wallpaper paste that, in fact, I'd offer that to Daniela to fucking plaster the front of the gondola, you know that? Because that looks like a pile of shit there as well. What's that in there?
Inside?
Yeah. Oh, the chicken's inside?
Yeah.
Is this a Polish dish?
No.
Yeah. The chicken's raw. Now, unfortunately, I can't afford to fuck off and die right now. And I don't want to catch salmonella in fucking Derby, so put that straight in the bin. Yeah. I've been poisoned once before, and it's not going to fucking happen again.
It's so scary. We really are in trouble here.
I've never sent this message out before in a restaurant. I tell them, fucking move your ass, get on with it, otherwise you're out. But I'm going to tell you guys to stop and give up. Don't fight it if you don't want to change. And when that change comes in, be prepared to work fucking hard. We've got to get rid of all this crap. We can't carry 89 dishes. What's it like when this man's off in the night and you've got 25 booked? It must be mad, no? When you cook like that, do you actually think that you're fit enough to call yourself a chef if you're defrosting things and deep frying mushrooms? And is it important for you to cook, or are you really seriously interested in staying the way you are? You are. You definitely want to cook. Yeah? Away? There's nothing complicated in this.
The only option is to go right back to basics. I've devised a new dinner menu that's so simple, hopefully it's foolproof. A light gnocchi with salmon and tarragon, and a simple tomato and mozzarella risotto.
Tomato juice is just a little bit too thick.
Too thick, yeah.
Even this kitchen surely can't cook these dishes up.
Fresh, fragrant mix. Stand up, please, Steve. Thank you. Gareth, it's really hard for you to understand at 19 how modern we're trying to put the approach. Yeah, nothing's coming out of a fucking packet, nothing's coming out underneath, cooked fucking 3 days ago. It's just clean, fresh, and just think back to that Phantom, that roller. Is it worth getting out of bed in the morning? Yeah, fucking right it is. Yeah. Really easy. Okay. Yeah, so it doesn't all stick.
Danny's never been given his own section, so I'm going to see how he does with the vegetables.
You've got to look after them, you know, almost as if you're sort of in love with them.
Yes.
But beautiful.
It's warm here.
It's very warm, isn't it? Huh? Welcome to the real world of the kitchen, big boy. You're sweating.
Yeah.
Huh? That looks cool.
First time.
Is it the first time you're sweating?
In the kitchen, yeah.
Good man. Yep, so then we've done the peppers. Yep, the aubergine, the butternut squash.
Yes.
And now, all of a sudden, big boy, over the last couple of hours, yes, you've been running the vegetable section. Move your ass.
We now have a new, contemporary menu for the relaunch. Time to chuck out the chintz.
Stella, let me ask you something. You're sat, just come and touch us a minute. And close your eyes and just touch it.
Close the eyes and touch
Yeah.
it. Horrible.
Fucking disgusting. Dirty, grubby, smelly, plastic flowers. Yeah? The clutter on the tables. Martin, it's like it's all coming out of the fucking pound shop. You know, you're like an old fucking woman that just won't throw anything away. Get rid of it. Yeah?
Going tonight.
Good. It's like going to an airport lounge and looking at one of the chapels of rest. It's the kind of thing you'd see in there when you sort of sit down and grieve. I mean, I'm sorry, but they're fucking awful. Catch, get hold of them all and lob them in the skip. Yeah?
Pleasure.
Yeah, good man. Already, I feel like, fucking hell, I got rid of my granny's pants. They're off. They're no longer up here. I'm starting to think about wearing a nice, sexy pair of knickers because I've just seen the white tablecloth go down. That's how I feel in here.
It looks clean and fresh.
Would you wear knickers up to there, Stella?
Oh, don't start, Gordon. Stick
I'm
to the
just
restaurant.
asking. Would you wear a pair of baby knickers up to here? No, so get rid of the flowers.
But I have discovered one thing from the past worth hanging on to.
So this is from the old classic menu we used to yeah.
All done on the table?
All done on the table.
And so now you've stopped it because it's on the
Yeah,
old
I
menu?
mean, at one time, Saturday night, used to be just one person just do the cooking all night.
So you're taking that to what, lightly brown?
Just
Caramel.
nice and golden brown.
I've asked Martin for a demo because I think the flambés are due for a comeback.
Jesus Christ. Did you miss this?
Oh, yeah.
You're so fucking good at it.
Yes, I tried to do my best anyway.
But this should be the hallmark of the restaurant, this. This is art. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Christ almighty.
If they taste as good as they look, they're going back on the menu.
They're to die for. They are fucking delicious. Who needs a wine list when you get pissed on the dessert?
It's the day of the relaunch. As well as bringing back the flambés, I've decided to resurrect the Gondola's dance floor. A house band is booked, and the waiting staff finally look the part. There will be 70 This week, I'm in Norfolk, home of Alan Partridge. But he's not the only one-hit wonder in town.
Shit.
Step forward, Michelin star winner Nick Anderson.
As soon as you say, oh, I'm the chef owner of Rococo, they're, oh wow, you know, it does stand for something.
But Nick's stuck in the past, and he's about to lose the lot.
Everyone's so dead stuck in a rut, and this place is gonna fucking close unless you do something about it.
Now he's got to say au revoir and aha to his former glories.
It's just trophies, isn't it? Right now, they're going in the fucking bin. They are history. Bring it on. I can't spell it any clearer. We are fucked.
King's Lynn, a traditional market town on the Norfolk coast where the order of the day is cheap and cheerful local crab. Unless that is, you're eating at Rococo, one of King's Lynn's most expensive restaurants run by former Michelin star winner Nick Anderson.
I'm very proud when people say, you know, who are you and what do you do? And as soon as you say, oh, I'm the chef owner of Rococo, they're, oh wow, you know, it does stand for something.
Or at least it used to. Now Rococo is struggling to survive.
The debts are mounting. There's no real clear way forward.
Nick's losing £2,000 a week and is facing closure. And if that wasn't tough enough, he lives above the restaurant with his wife and 2 kids. They'll all be homeless if Rococo goes under.
My first thought is for the boys, because what would we do? I mean, we'd have no money out. It'd just be so depressing and miserable.
We used to be very, very busy, and I don't think we're doing anything differently, and we're just not getting the people. It's like, you know, you've organised a special party and everybody's decided they're not going to bother coming.
I'm here in King's Lynn, and I've got just 1 week to save Rococo from ruin and put Nick back in the game.
Well, I really, really, really hope he'll like Nick's food.
I'm reasonably confident he's not going to sort of put his fork down and go, that's disgusting or minging or anything like that. I'm fairly confident my food will stand the test.
Beautiful church. How fortunate. And your restaurant being next to that. Jesus. Looks like a fucking sofa bed in the window. Hello.
Hiya.
How are you?
Fine. Hey.
Good, well, thanks. Lawrence, good to see you. Is Nick here?
He is indeed.
Thank you. This is quaint. Cool. It's very small, isn't it? Look. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Good to see you. How are you?
I'm alright. It's warm.
Yeah, you look very warm. Huh? Very hot.
Boiling, I think.
Doesn't seem very busy out there.
No, it's just